Hey, beautiful souls. I'm Den, your guide to self-empowerment. Together, we'll unlock your inner strength, embrace your divine energy, and rise to new heights. Welcome back to another video. Queen Esther's story from the Bible is one of courage, faith, and leadership. She teaches us that women can be powerful leaders, defenders of the vulnerable, and agents of change. Let's explore how Queen Esther's life stands as a model for all of us today. Esther's story is one of bravery. As Queen of Persia, she defended her people, the Jews, from genocide. Despite her husband, the king, having signed an order for their extermination, Esther found her voice. She stepped forward to save lives, proving that even in the most dangerous circumstances, one person can make a difference. Queen Esther's quiet presence shattered stereotypes. She was often seen as quiet and reserved, but her actions spoke volumes. Esther shows us that leadership doesn't always require loudness. It requires wisdom, courage, and action. Esther's life was a response to God's call. When the opportunity arose for her to intervene, she could have stayed silent, but she risked her life by speaking out against evil. Esther's story is a powerful reminder that sometimes we are called to stand up, even in the face of great danger. Esther was placed in a unique position as the Queen of Persia, but she didn't use it for personal gain. Instead, she used her influence for good, protecting her people from destruction. Her story shows us that positions of power are opportunities to serve others, not ourselves. In a moment of crisis, Esther turned to God for guidance. She prayed and fasted for 3 days, seeking wisdom and strength. Her story teaches us the importance of relying on God's guidance in difficult decisions. Esther didn't just rely on her own strength. She was obedient to God's will. She stepped out in faith, trusting that God would use her to do what was right. This act of faith not only saved her people, but it also shows us the power of following God's plan. Unlike Haman, a man who believed he controlled his destiny, Esther was humble. She didn't rely on power or privilege, but instead showed humility and grace. Her humility made her a leader who could be trusted and admired. Esther's legacy is one of strength, faith, and humility. Her story demonstrates that women who pray and walk faithfully with God can be used mightily for His kingdom. She remains a role model for women and men alike, showing us that true power comes from faith and courage. Queen Esther's story is timeless. She teaches us that we all have a role to play in defending the vulnerable, standing up for what's right, and using our influence to make a difference. By following her example of courage, humility, and faith,